let's see what else I have. Next thing is going to be a step down. Now I don't have a step bench, so I'm going to use my BOSU, which isn't the best thing because you want a nice stable surface to do this exercise. So pretend that this is a step, and keep in mind that I'm trying to keep things as stable as possible while performing this exercise. Obviously this is squishy and wobbly, and mine it really is because I need to put air in it. So kind of keep in mind that we want to rather have a nice stable step here. So all we're going to do here, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to step down with my right leg. We're going to step down with the right leg and keep that heel straight up as you plant the toes on the floor. And we're going to drive into internal rotation, rotating towards the left. So I'm going to just keep my hands in just a basic position here. We're going to step it down and then rotate. And then you would bring it back up. So, nice wobbly BOSU, not much fun for this exercise. Step it down, rotate it towards that front leg, getting that hip rotating, or internally rotating, and then bring it back up. So you could add a medicine ball to that exercise, just to make that a little bit more challenging as well. All right, moving on. We've got a basic rotation here. So I'm going to show you guys this with just body weight, and then I'm going to add a medicine ball to it. This is an excellent exercise because, just to reiterate, rotation of the hips is just, it's a natural action. It's something that we utilize day in and day out performing daily activities, but also in sports. I mean, it's a constant thing that's going on. So when we're talking these standing rotational patterns, I think of various sports. I think of going to return a tennis ball. I think of golf. I think of all kinds of things. So if you play sports, really, really important stuff to emphasize to make sure that you've got that range of motion so that you're not limited in affecting your game. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with just a standing rotation. I'm just going to have my arms 90 degrees at the elbows, and I want you guys to pay attention to my feet here, okay? So abs are nice and braced, just good posture. What we're going to be doing, you're going to rotate towards the left, and I'm going to pivot my right foot. Breathe out at the side, and then we're just going to bring it around to the other side. Okay? Okay, so that's just a basic standing rotation. Oftentimes, and I'm going to scoot this mat away because it's kind of getting me caught up. Oftentimes what will happen, if I'm working with a client that's just starting out, I use that exercise as a form of assessment because typically what I'll see is this. And if you watch my feet, tell me if you can see what's going on here. Okay? So, feet are turned out. We got big time external rotation of the hip. And what we're trying to do here is drive the hip into internal rotation with this pivot. So you really want to try to exaggerate it. So, to make it more challenging, we'd add a little medicine ball to it. Just keep it in front of you to start with. Okay? Then if you wanted to make it more challenging, you would bring it out in front and rotate. Okay, so what's going on there, aside from that internal rotation of that pivot leg, pivoting and internally rotating this hip, there's a lot of work being done by the opposite hip to decelerate the action. So we've got both sides working, and you want to keep it nice and fluid as you rotate.